Here's a dream. I don't know who it's from. Let's have a quick look. Do I get it? I don't get it. So we're going to call her Emma. This dream is from Emma, and she calls it Imposing Man. She says, I enter a dimly lit house for a house party. So it's about birth. And this is one of the channeling dreams I wanted to include, because I said channeling requires masculine and feminine energy. This dream shows that in spades. There are two blonde girls at the back of the house, and they introduce themselves as Kim and Angel. So at the back of the house means, unlike our first dreamer, Jade, today, where she goes up to the very front and goes in through the sliding doors, you put yourself at the back. You hold yourself back, especially when it comes to your channeling ability. We know it's channeling because of the two and other stuff that comes up later in the dream, just briefly now. The blonde girls are good. The blonde girls tells us that you are a guide yourself. Your level is high, at least as high as guide. You say, I thought, and they're twins. Notice they're the two of them. Like I think they're twins. Anyway, yeah, you said they look like twins, but there's two of them. Two is a channeling number. I say, I thought this was your house, but wasn't sure when I came in. So you say you must have rearranged. But that means it is your house. It is your party. It is about your birth, but it's about you not feeling like it was your place when you arrived there. And that's on mom and dad. So those issues are there and they're real. You say they show me the portable fireplace / TV stand next to them that's on. That's good that it's on. They show that they moved the TV to the corner of the room for more space. So that's not good. So fireplaces are about your heart, feminine side. And the TV stand means that you are a clairvoyant channel. And you should have the TV on that stand because it works through the feminine side, works through both masculine and feminine. But we have to access the feminine to get it. And you said that they show that they moved the TV to the corner of the room for more space. So that says that you have limited your clairvoyant ability, because that's what TVs represent, the ability to pick up images from a distance. So you have limited that for whatever reason, and the dream is asking you to fix it. It's at least showing you that that's what you've done. You say, eventually I end up alone in the family room and I hear kids playing. So this is about a poor bond with mom because you felt alone in the family room. Also says that you have a counseling ability. I won't say how well. People who are counselors, they often go through life feeling alone, even when they're with other people. And so that shows up in dreams, this sense of feeling alone or neglected at birth, let's say. That's really where it comes from. And that's the void within. That's the obstacle you need to overcome, this sense of feeling alone. So you need to cut the ties with mom. Absolutely, for sure. You say, I follow the sound and see young girls trying to be quiet to not wake the baby. So this is about you trying to be quiet. And of course, waking the baby is a good thing. The baby in a dream represents a responsibility. So it's something you're responsible for that you've suppressed. It's like putting the TV in the corner is the same as trying to not wake the baby. The TV's about clairvoyance. Let's see, is that what the baby's about? You said, I see the baby's eyes peeking open and try to get the kids out of the room. But then the baby sees me and opens its eyes bigger. So there we go. Because the emphasis is on the baby's eyes, it's about your responsibility to start using your clairvoyant ability, because that's what eyes and dreams represent. And it's good that the baby wakes up. You say, I'm trying to duck so he doesn't freak out, but by not knowing me. So again, ducking to avoid the baby is if I just said I'm ducking my responsibility for channeling, that's exactly what your dream is saying. So you need to get into channeling. You need to work on cutting the ties with mom. You may have more than mom to do, but you definitely have mom because we have the blonde girls and so on at the start of the dream. Finally, the kids and I leave the room and I hear low music playing. Music is another symbol for channeling in dreams. So you've definitely got it in spades here. I enter a bedroom and open a door to the garage that's almost set up like another bedroom. And garages are about separation. So it's another heart symbol, like the fireplace in a dream. A few girls are in there and one hands me black liquor in a mug. I ask, is it caffeinated? And she shakes her head, no. I take a sip and it's warm. Someone makes a comment, you're giving her the dog. And I respond, black dog, as if I know the liquor brand. I take some more sips and I think, oh shoot, I don't think I'm supposed to be drinking right now because I am working on, cutting the ties that bind. And she knows that in the dream. So that's kind of funny. So what is that? So black is never a positive in a dream. the meaning of colors in dreams comes from the meaning of colors in the aura. And black on its own is about the absence of everything else. So it can represent shame, hatred, fear, resentment, guilt, and negative emotions. And our life is about moving from negative emotions to more positive ones, like love and compassion and having an open heart, which is what your dream is asking you to do. But it means, anyway, somebody has given you a negative view at whatever age the girls are in the dream. So the girl gives you that. And it could be the young girls that are there beforehand. So you have a negative view of men that you've picked up because of experience in life. It's not like, oh, you mistakenly got this negative view. You're meant to get the view. You have this view, but you got to work on it and heal it. It's another obstacle for you. You say, I'm having fun dancing to the music, but it feels like things are going in slow motion. I start to realize that I feel almost in a very buzzed or drugged state. I back away from dancing with someone. Okay, so this first part is about your channeling. So when you're in a channeling state, you feel buzzed, you feel kind of drugged, or you have that kind of a high feeling that you get. So the dream is acknowledging that's how your channeling works. And dancing to the music is what tells us it's about your channeling for sure. You say, I back away from dancing with someone and he grabs my hand aggressively. No one else is with us now. I pull away and he keeps coming after me. I realize we're inside a chain fence with small, smooth rocks on the ground. Okay. The guy has a green sweatshirt on with a hood up and has black long hair and dark facial hair. He says, no one ever danced with me like that and I want more. He advances forward and I push him off saying, I was having fun, but let me approach you for more. Let me approach you for more. He advances towards me again. Then the scene changes to me and my ex. Okay, so let's go back and cover what we've gone through there because there's a lot. So the chain fence, it's all a comment on the channeling. So it's like fences are about the heart because they're about separation, keeping people away. And chains says this is something that you are obliged to work on. You have to fix, which is why I keep saying you need to cut the ties with mom. So we know it's about your channeling connection and you feel this buzz kind of drug state. And then this male comes on aggressively. So that says that when you get into this state, you feel this really strong sense that the strong sense of your connection and you don't like it. It's too strong for you and you back off. But it's kind of like your guides are coming in strong, or angels really in your case because of the blonde girls. Angels are coming in to connect with you. It's like a trance connection. And you don't like the strength of it and you pull back and you're saying to your angels, I want to be the one controlling this. Like you say to the guy, what way is it you say, I was having fun, but let me approach you for more. So that's what you want. You want to be in the driver's seat, and you really shouldn't be doing that. But the reason you do that is because of your view of men and aggression and all the other things that are connected with masculine energy. And so you're holding back because of influences in your life. And if you heal those, you're going to enormously strengthen your connection. And that's what you're meant to do. Maybe you could channel with somebody like in a class setting, or with somebody who's a really good channel, as to where you can trust the connection and just let it go and get as strong as it's going to get, because that's really cool. I really like what your dream is saying. Anyway, it then changes to you and your ex walking with your son, and he's trick-or-treating downtown. I see an older man eating on a cookie. That's the way it's worded. And he's about to enter a store. I run up to him and say in a panic, there was a man that was grabbing me aggressively when I asked him to stop. The man got serious and went past me and asked where. I explained and said, please help me, please. He tells me to take the boy and get out of here. He goes past my ex and my son like he's on a mission to hurt the guy who is imposing on me. Okay, so that's not good. So this is about you using your masculine energy to control, and that's what the old man in the dream represents. Of course, it's issues with men. There are things that have happened in your life that have you correctly thinking the way you think. By correct, I mean it's what you're meant to think. But you've got to heal this. So this aggression of men that you've experienced is causing you to view other things in your life as it's being aggressively pushed on you when it's not. So heal the issues with mom, then heal the issues around your view of men. Where do you get that from? What was the cause? Work on that, and you're going to find you'll drop the controlling nature around that, and you're going to feel righteous in this. So I'm probably annoying you with saying what I'm saying. So you're going to drop that nature, and you're going to make a connection that is absolutely second to none. It's really, really good. So thanks for the dream. And I do know whose dream it is now, but I didn't want to use the name. Anyway, thank you for watching this clip from the Dream Interpretation Podcast. If you want to hear the whole show, there's a link directly under this video. Please like and share with your friends, all of your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast at thedreaminterpretationpodcast.com. That's also where you can submit your dream to the show and have yours featured. You can also download my free dictionary that has thousands of symbols that will help you understand the meaning of your dreams. Thanks for listening.